In this problem, we have the value of y is directly proportional to the value of x. When x is 3/4, y is 56 1/4. What is the value of y when x is 1/2? And here are all of our answers: 75, 37 1/2, 56, and 84 3/8. Okay, so I want you to notice that there's two things we have to do here. First of all, it's giving us one idea where it says, well, x is this and y is this, and we have to figure out, well, what do we have to multiply x by to get y? Okay, and then we're going to use that number, whatever we get from that, and we're going to use it to solve the problem, the value of y when x is 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this with a really simple equation. It turns out just y is equal to, I'm going to say k for constant, and I know it starts with a c, and then we're going to multiply that times x. And we're doing it this way because you can see x is smaller than y, so I need to multiply x by something to get up to y. All right, so we know x and y. Let's plug them in. Let's see, y is 56 1/4, and we leave k there, and x is 3/4. I'm going to change these to decimals just because I like to see it that way better. Okay, so now what I need to do is to divide both sides by 75. This is a times, by the way, so that we can get this constant by itself. It's called constant of proportionality. I think I said that right. Okay, this goes to 1. 0.75 divided by itself is just 1. And this is going to be 75. I've already worked it out, so feel free to check my work. So 75 is equal to our constant. So that means, so I multiplied x by 75 to get y, and now I'm going to do the same thing on this part. I need to multiply x by 75 to get my y. One thing I want you to notice is this is only step 1 of my problem, and they've got that answer in here, and they will often do that. And I noticed it more in the 8th grade release test that I've gone through over the years. A lot of times the 8th grade test will have an extra step in it that maybe 7th grade doesn't have. Okay, so that was a little side note for you. Now I'm going to use this same equation, y equals k times x, and I'm going to plug in, we're given up here, we're given the x value, and we need to find y. So x is equal to 1/2, so I'm going to put 1/2 in here, times our k, our constant, and that's equal to y. And we know our constant from the last part of the problem, and that's 75 times 1/2. Okay? Or you could say 75 divided by 2. And 2 goes into 75 37 1/2 times. And that's our y. And that is our answer, which is B. Okay? If you are shaky on this and you're not real sure, you get on the test and you forget, one thing you can do is what I affectionately call the brute force method, and you just start adding up 34 or 3/4, 0.75 plus 0.75 plus 0.75. This may be silly because you got to add this up 75 times in order to get to this number, and you also have to keep track that there's 75 of these things. So that may be a little much, but maybe it will help you to kind of see where you're going and come up with this on your own. Okay? I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next one.